Hello, it's BrickTsar. I have no idea this is working. I just want to say, before I get into my part of the video, that this whole YouTube thing is just a total colossal mess. I know they're changing Creator Studio. The camera app has not worked the last 6 or 7 times I've done it for using the webcam live stream. I'm trying to avoid using Google Hangouts because I can get a better picture quality using the webcam option, but it doesn't work anymore. So that's a big improvement there. And yeah, it looks like a lot of this other stuff is just going to stay with YouTube. And this is not what this video is about. I hope I'm on the right channel. Hello, Tank Engine 105. So before I get into what this video is about, I'll just stall a little bit so people can get in. I'm just a little frustrated because I just spent 15 minutes trying to set up a live stream that should have taken seconds to do because the camera on the webcam on Creator Studio does not work. Hello, Snake Jaguar, Nintendo for Life, Wayne Kinney, and Stell Instrom, Sean O'Neill, Spaceship, Galligate. You are on my checklist here. I made a list of some people here because it's part of the reason why I'm making the video. So I'm glad you're here. Nintendo for Life says, hey, do you have a Facebook page? I sure do. Link is in the description of most videos, and almost nobody looks at it. So, hey, Lego Freak. Hey, Dan Boggs. And the problem with Facebook is that Facebook hates YouTube, and YouTube hates Facebook. So it's hard to get that cross promotion. I am thinking about making a Facebook page that's not just a fan page like I have, but one that's like a group where we can share ideas and videos and things like that. Hey, Buttchop 2021. He was watching MST3K and making dinner. You better go back to watching MST3K. Speaking of MST3K, we went to the live show in Atlanta, and the Death Stalker song, I can't get it out of my head, but I don't know the words to it. I've messaged them. I was like, or commented on one of not Joel, but Jonah's Instagram. I was like, I need a soundtrack. I need to the live show because that Death Stalker song won't get out of my head. Hey, Pasta. Did I say hey to Lego Freak? Hey, Sally Wilson, Lucas Nolan, Lego Maniac, and iDragon Gaming. Yes, we were just talking about season 12. Buttchop, my son and I, going to try to watch as much of it. I have some things I have to do that day, but we're going to. And they're making me go to work Friday. It's like we could just watch it that evening into the morning or whatever, but I got to go to work on Friday. They're making me go to work when there's nothing to do. All right, so now I can get to what this video is about. I got a haul, but first, it's kind of like an apology, and it's an apology to some of these people, and then people that ask me questions a lot, or not a lot, just random questions. But first of all, we got a bunch of orders the last few days. Some of them requested Pablo's, some didn't. Some requested bricks, some didn't. And in the middle of all that, my wife's picking the orders. And one, for instance, for Bricklink City, that's one of my names on here. He asked for a Pablo, but the order was already packed, sealed, and ready to go before I noticed it. Laura, I didn't want to say the last name, but Laura, I didn't ask for one, but they said they liked the video, so thank you for that. Drew Christie asked for one, and it was yesterday. I didn't do it, but I did send him a brick, and I took a picture or a short video of the brick. Which one did he get? I have to write him down. He got brick number 57. And then the other one who's actually in the chat is Galligate, and he got a pink brick, but I didn't do a Pablo. And I apologize for that, but I've not been. Tuesdays are like I'm never home, And then my wife did the orders today, and so in the middle of all this, I've missed them. But it made me think, because also I have a lot of people that either through all the different ways of contacting me, and I have a public email address, right? So everybody can look at my email address. It's public, or you can click on the link on YouTube, or you can, if you've purchased from me on Bricklink, people have looked me up on Bricklink to ask me a question. People have sent me Instagram DMs to ask a question. Some have asked me on Twitter, but that's the most likely way for me to not see you is on Twitter, because I don't use Twitter that much. And then also on, what was it? Oh yeah, on Facebook. That was mentioned earlier. And I do my best to try to answer people's questions. But then when I realize, it's like I'm doing consulting on some of these questions. Some of them I actually turn into videos, and that's part of what this is about. I'm going to try to do more tutorials on Bricklink, whether you're buying or selling. And with the video, that's all the video is about, just that one thing, because a lot of these I've put in videos, but the videos have other things in them, and it makes it hard for people. It makes it hard for me. Like if somebody asks a question again, it's like, oh, go watch this video. And it's like, oh, I forgot what video it was. So if I forgot what video it is, I mean, how are you going to find it? And if it's not in the title, it's even much harder. So I got a couple of questions. One is because people have bought a lot of stuff, and I got a lot of empty drawers, so I'm going to be uploading some stuff. And it's a question about that, about putting things in the stock room. And so that'll just be a video in itself. And then I'm also working on something where I'm parting together a set that is never released to the public, but I have I just realized I had over 150 different parts in my store that go in that set. So I need to get those parts. In fact, some people have already bought them. So I want to try to consolidate things. Like if I do a BrickTsar answer thingy, I really want it to be just the one question. And then but what happens is a lot of times I'll answer these private messages or these emails. I help somebody with something on Bricklink, like doing an invoice. They were new to Bricklink and they're trying to do their invoice, and I just told them what I did. And it's the balance between being rude and being reasonable. It's like I don't want to be rude, like I'm ignoring people, like I'm ignoring everybody in the chat right now. I'll get back to it. But I have to be reasonable. I have a full-time job, I have a family, and I got all this other stuff with Bricklink that we're doing, and I'm trying to get caught up on things, and I'm trying to do my YouTube channels. And I do like answer people's questions, and a lot of times those questions are things that I can make videos out of, which is great. But a lot of times I don't have time to make those videos. Sometimes the questions I answer aren't practical. So I'm just apologizing to anybody that's ever asked me a question and I didn't answer it, or I didn't even respond, because I can't really do it. I try to do it. I want to do it, but other people won't even acknowledge your question unless you send them money. So I don't want to get to that point, but it's just, I'm trying to be balanced. It's like I sit there and I'm typing a long response to a question on my phone, which is hard to do. And then I was like, I could have spent that time doing something else. But it's like I feel obligated to answer the questions, but I don't make any sense. Don't make any sense to people. Now I'll look at what everybody's commenting here. Hey, Adam Brick, how you doing? Joseph Cheese and Pies, you're getting the new Vestas windmill Lego set, Lego Freak. Yeah, Lego Freak's getting that. Yeah. Hey, Bricksmith. I wanted to join your stream last night, but I went to bed. I'm sorry. Bricksmith is, I was thinking about Julian Bricksmith, and he is such a fun guy. Not fun guy. He's just this ball of energy. He's a genuinely nice person. He's never boring when we've gone to the shows up there at Philly Brick Fest and he's there. He needs to have more subscribers on his YouTube channel. It's just a fun guy. Joseph Cheese in the Pie and Adam Spawn is here. Norlego, hello. Nintendo for Life says he's using LDD and Lego no longer supports it. What would you be the right option to send Lego? I build the parts I need. I don't see. That's the other thing is like the LDD questions. I can't help you on that. I don't use it. I've seen other people use it. I think there's another program that's very similar to LDD that's compatible with it. But I have never made a file. I have received some from people that were instructions that are kind of weird because stuff will be floating in midair and steps will be out of sequence because it's like the program doesn't like piece together things in the right order. It's just weird. I prefer printed instructions, and I have never used it, so I can't really answer that. Brick Songs is here too. I appreciate what you're saying. He says, you take so much time to answer questions and make videos for everyone. You should not feel like you have to answer them all. That's an impossible task. And that's, I was just feeling that way. And it made me think when I missed all these people doing a Pablo. And it's like, these people actually paid money, right? They bought from my Bricklink store. And I didn't do that. So Gallagade, Drew, Laura, Bricklin City, I didn't do it. I got Kenny Hester's here. I'm actually going to try to do it. I was going to do it in this live stream, but then I looked and it's like 68 lots. That's just a lot to do. It'll take me, when you think that it takes about 4 or 5 times as long to pick an order when you do the video. So what I'm going to do, Drew. All right, and see, this is not Drew. Drew's the one, another one that I didn't do. I'm getting Drew mixed up with Kenny. I love the way Kenny worded it here on his message. He said, he says, well, sometimes I think people might just think Pablo is the brick. I don't know. He saw the green brick, so I gave somebody a green brick and another one, and he said, I'd like to get the green brick, but if you can't, a red one's fine. So he didn't like pigeonhole me into that. And he asked a question, which I actually saw in the chat. Let's see who asked it here. I forgot who, and I may not be able to find it. Somebody asked about my shirt. Who was it that asked about the shirt? Boy, there's a lot of comments in here that I'm missing. Hey, Rick Roly Poly, I got some blue legs I got to send you. They're sitting right there. All right, so I have a lot of shirts, and Mardi Gras Man has been pressuring me, not pressuring me, but asking me to do a video of my t-shirt collection. And I actually honestly don't know where I got this one anymore. I think I did a Google search, and it's probably from one of the t-shirts. I don't think it was Teespring, but it was, I just Googled it, and that's how I found it. So it's possible that wherever I bought it doesn't even sell it anymore. But if you search Classic Space t-shirt, you can probably find people selling them. And that's how I find most of them. Others have been like one-time deals. There was some like the one with Sherlock Holmes, the Doctor Who ones. Those were kind of like one-time deals that we just happened to hear of from people in the UK that we got. But yeah. All right. Galgay says, it's okay, sir. You're a busy man. Don't worry about it. And since my package, I did give you the pink brick. So you got the pink brick. And oh, this is what I was thinking of doing. As far as the signed bricks, this is going to be Kenny. So Kenny, I don't know if you're in the chat. I don't know if you'll even see this video. I'm not going to do a Pablo for your order. Did answer your question, and you are getting a brick. And so what I'm thinking about doing, so we don't miss things, is this like Pablo is just going to be kind of, I'll do it if I feel like doing it, or if I'm able to do it, and not every day. Or I'll just pick certain orders, because after a while it kind of gets stale to the other viewers. I mean, it's exciting for the person that's getting the video, and then it's also neat sometimes to see what people order and then go see what they build out of it. I do like to do that, but I'm thinking about putting the bricks actually in my store at a like 10 cent for a signed brick. That way I can go ahead and sign them, number them, have them in the inventory, and then when my wife's picking the orders, who until recently, until a couple months ago, my wife picked all the orders, so that way I wouldn't have to actually be here, and there would be signed bricks. So thinking about doing that, and it'd be like 10 cents or something or whatever. I actually do have to go buy some bricks so I can have some more to sign. Snake Jaguar says, never going to give you a... Did I just get rickrolled? It's the final countdown. That's from Mystery Science Theater. All right. So Gallagher, Drew Christie, Laura, Bricklink City. Sorry I didn't do a Pablo. And Kenny Hester. Sorry I didn't do a Pablo. Kenny's getting this brick right here, and I'm going to pick his order, but I'm not going to do it on the live stream. So I'll just hang out with you guys for a few more minutes, and I'll pick Kenny's order. Then I'm going to go eat dinner. Oh, I forgot to do the haul. Oh, my goodness. Joseph Cheese in the Pie says, so Mr. BrickTsar, what made you not get the Lego set 10263 Winter Village Fire Station? I don't have any Christmas theme things. I don't do Christmas, so I'm just not going to get any of those. So that's why I don't have any of those. All right. That's Thomas. I went back to a bargain hunt and got some, but so I was in a store called Second and Charles, and they have brick by the ounce. It's a big table, and they had the thing was overflowing, so they must have got a lot of stuff in. And I wanted to see, because I was thinking about getting the bricks for my the 2x4 bricks for putting in here, but these are nasty, so I would never send these to people. It's just really nasty. But I made a color chart out of all the different colors I could find in the Pick-a-Brick. It's like you got little plastic bags like this, and you fill it up, and then it's $1 an ounce. So this is about $1. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think it was a little bit over an ounce. So for about $1, I got 14 2x4 bricks. I actually got brown, the old brown. I got the old gray. I couldn't find an old dark gray. That would have been nice. Or actually, is that maybe it's the light bluish? No, it's a dark bluish gray I couldn't find, because that is old dark gray right there. That's either tan or a discolored white. So I got that, but now you usually don't buy anything on the that wall, but they had train tracks. So all of this and these couple of other old gray bricks and this old brown brick was $2.85. So for 2 straight tracks, plus it's got the regular rails in here that don't go with this. This must have been from like somebody's own custom thing, but that's not bad. It's not a bad price. I knew the tracks wouldn't last long there, so I got those. And then for $10, I got the instruction. I left the instructions upstairs, and it broke. I had to slam on the brake, so it went flying. But this used to be the Technic C3PO. Where's his head? So he broke. He got attacked by the sand people. So I think I'm gonna take it completely apart. The stickers were kind of raggedly applied. It's really bad, the sticker quality. But for $10, I mean, and it had a mint condition instruction manual, which is up. I put the instructions in my bag upstairs, my work bag. But got these chrome gold looking chrome silver pieces. So I think that's a good deal, $10 with the instructions. C3PO. So that's the haul. That's the haul. All right. So Snake, you're just doing movie or song quotes. Hey, Shane Gates' girlfriend. Hey, President said, hey, how's it going, man? I never know if it's I never know if I'm saying your name right. Yeah, if it says message retracted, that means the person removed their own comment. Yeah, these were not 9-volt tracks, I should say. I guess I didn't hold them up close enough. They were actual power functions tracks, but they would have been even a better deal if they were 9-volt, for sure. Might Media, 117 Legion. All right. So what I'm going to do is I really appreciate everybody listening to me. So I'm thinking about adding 2x4 bricks to my store that you can just, if you do an order, so that I don't miss it, because I really feel bad, because I said in order to get the signed bricks, you have to ask for it. And sometimes people don't ask for it when they place the order. They ask for it after they place the order, and then I miss it. And I don't want to miss it. I feel bad if I miss anything. And I want to do a better job of organizing how I do videos, answering questions. So I'm going to go back to a way I used to do it, where like if it's just general questions, we can still do that. Maybe even the live stream format where you're answering a lot of just general opinion questions. But if it's more technical question or a how-to question, or something that will help you buying on Bricklink or looking for deals on eBay or selling on either of those platforms, then it might be just a one-topic video, because the multi-topic videos make it hard for me to go back and, like, when somebody asks that question again, I can just share the link. I can search the question because I put that in the title or the topic in the title, and then I can search that video, or I might even just make it like in a playlist of like Bricklink tutorials, buying tutorials on Bricklink, selling tutorials on Bricklink. That's what I want to do, and that would be for the BAT BrickTsar answer thingy, and then have just a general BAT where it's just random questions, and then on the Pablo, that's just going to be, I decide if I'm going to do a Pablo, if I can, because I don't really want to charge people to do a Pablo. All right. Hey, there's Tree of Ore. Oh, the mystery boxes. All right, so these are $10 at Bargain Hunt, and they have. I bought one that didn't have a sticker. Nobody has these on eBay, so what I want to do is I want to find out what these are worth. So I'm going to put one on eBay to see what they're worth, see what people will pay for them, and if not, I'll go back. I went to the store and they only had the one version. That's a TheyMightBeBricks question. All right, so I just got payment for 2 more of my orders that were ordered today. All right, so anyway, thanks everybody for watching this video. It's not the most interesting video in the world, and I am going to go now. Hey, Flash Pants, still one of my favorite names of a YouTube channel. And I have made my list for my 2019 wanted list. We'll be working on that. In fact, one of the things that I'm going to be doing after I pick this order, after we eat dinner, I'll come back down here. I want to get parts for a set that's on my list of a set that I want to complete in 2019. So I'm going to go ahead and get a head start here in 2018. It's I said I didn't realize I had so many of the parts in my. I think I've parted out so many things here lately that I didn't realize I had all these parts to this set, and I need to go ahead and get them. In fact, I'm really worried because this is just from today. These are empty drawers that my wife from orders my wife picked today, so I may have missed my opportunity to get some of those pieces. So I should do a tutorial on how to rob your own store of parts, maybe. Hey, go back to watching MST Butt Chop, and we'll be watching it on in a couple of weeks with you. Hey, there's Glenn. Hey, you come in right when I'm about to leave here, man. I am probably not going to get Lego Overwatch, Snake. I'm not interested in that theme. So, and I haven't got the trains yet. The freight train and the passenger train and the other Duplo train. I haven't got those yet. So that's kind of like high on my list of things I want to get. Yeah, Flash Pants says you're going to invoice yourself for those parts. It's the one thing that I have not figured out, and maybe somebody can show me on Bricklink if I do it as a video. But I know how to look at parts in my store that are from particular sets. I just don't know how to efficiently delete those from my inventory without manually just going one by one. So usually I pull up what's in the set. I take my tray. I take my tray around and I update it. As I take the piece out of the drawer, I change the quantity by however many I removed. We've done that a lot. Like if TheyMightBeBricks or Jacob, my son, needs a part, I'll tell him what drawer to get it from, and then I'll delete the quantity that he takes out of it when he's working on something. But when I got 150 lots when I checked this morning, it's probably less than that. So I got to go through all 150 lots and manually change the quantity and then pick the piece. It would be easier to just place an order. It would automatically delete it all or reduce the inventory by that amount. And then it'd be like picking an order. That'd be so much easier. But anyway. Hey, new storyteller, how you doing? Really want to thank you for that nice letter you sent to my daughter. I showed it to her. She really liked it. But it was really nice of you. Well, anyway, I did say I'm about to go, and I look forward to getting my package from Brick Model Railroader. Placed another order with them. So anyway, I'm not going to do the Bricklink order as a Pablo for Kenny Hester, but Kenny Hester's getting the brick. 68 lots. It's going to take me a while. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thank you, Brick Pasta Galligate. I hope you get your package soon. And we will see you in the next video. Or you'll see me.